Gregor Samsa woke one morning from uneasy dreams.
He found himself transformed in his bed into a gigantic insect.
His numerous legs were pitifully thin compared to the rest of his book, which helplessly before him.
What has happened?
He thought.
It was no dream.
He looked at the alarm clock ticking on the chest.
6:30 and the hands were quietly moving
Gregor! Gregor!
Said a voice.
That gentle voice.
It was his mother's.
His mother's.
His mother's.
I'm Gregor Samsa, and this is my sister Greta.
There's Brother Gregor.
Isn't it nice she wakes up for me?
I always waked up for him.
Glass of milk on the table, then off to bed at 4 a.m. Up again to catch a 5 a.m. train.
He doesn't come home often.
Daily, her wife won an exhausting job, and I picked it.
He works so hard. But he also makes things at home.
Who else can do it? Father fails, they rely on me totally.
He recently made a picture frame, and in it he put a picture cut out of an illustrated magazine.
On my back it rests. The fortunes rest on my back like a great weight.
It was very good.
I feel sick.
Gregor!
Cash!
Gregor!
Shoes.
Gregor!
Cigars.
Gregor!
Food.
Gregor!
Beer.
Gregor!
Clothes.
Milk, Gregor?
Thanks, you're up late. Why aren't you in bed?
I thought I'd wait up for you. What's the matter?
Oh, my back's aching. Must be carrying these samples all day.
Did you sell much?
Not as much as last week.
Oh, never mind. It'll be better tomorrow.
Perhaps.
Of course it will.
Shh. Listen,
What?
it's raining again. Hear it beating on the window gutter?
Oh, it's been raining for ages.
Oh, God.
What is it?
I'm so exhausted.
We'll go to bed then.
Always tired, traveling day in, day out.
I thought you preferred it to the warehouse.
Not anymore. A man needs his sleep.
Go to bed then.
The other travelers have it easy. They're still at breakfast when I've returned with the morning's orders.
Why don't you leave?
I will, rest assured. As soon as I've paid off Father's debt to him, I'll go right up to the chief clerk himself and tell him what I think of him.
Oh, that would be funny. Imagine his face.
It would knock him sideways. Such a strange little man, always sitting high up at his desk and talking down to me. I have to crane my neck because he's hard of hearing.
Is there much to pay off?
Take another 5 years.
Oh, as long as that.
Then I will cut myself right loose.
Good. And if you're lucky, it might be sooner.
And that's enough. You're always making casual acquaintances, and before you've time to become friends, you're off again. What's happened to me? All my joints feel stiff.
Perhaps you should go in tomorrow. Don't go in. I'll call a doctor for you in the morning.
No.
Why not?
It would look suspicious.
I've not a day's illness in 5 years.
The chief clerk himself will come down here and put it all down to laziness.
I mean, I feel quite well. Really. So he wouldn't be wrong, would he?
But you look so tired and pale.
That's the penalty for being a good salesman.
Oh, Gregor, you're so good to us.
You go to bed now.
And have a good night's sleep.
And I'll make you a lovely breakfast in the morning.
I can sleep forever. Good night, Greta.
Good night, Gregor.
It's 6:30. Where's Gregor?
6:30? Oh dear. Perhaps the alarm clock's not gone off.
Did you set it?
Set it? Yes, I did. I set it for 4 o'clock.
4 o'clock.
I said it properly.
That ear-splitting noise should have woken him.
Gregor! Oh, Gregor, it's 7:15 already. Shouldn't you have been at work?
Yes, thank you, Mother. What's happened to me? Everything seems the same. It's still raining on the window gutter. Oh, my legs! What's happened to my legs? Go back to sleep. It's all bad dream. I can't turn over. I can't turn.
Gregor!
Must go away. It's just a dream. It must go away. It's nonsense. Spots, the spots in my belly. They're itching. Go back to sleep, but I can't sleep on my back.
Gregor! Gregor, aren't you feeling well? Are you needing something?
No. I'll be just a minute.
Gregor, open the door, please do.
Yes, soon.
That bound to be someone from the warehouse.
The porter would have reported his failure to show up.
That porter, with the boss's butt liquor, spineless and stupid, is sure to be him.
No ho ho, Mr. Samson. It's the chief clerk. Young Mr. Samson's not been in this morning. Ah, Mrs. Samson, thought I'd drop round, see what the trouble is.
The chief clerk himself.
I'm terribly sorry, but her son's not feeling well. I don't quite know what's wrong. It's very unlike him. He's very conscientious, as you know, thinks of nothing but his work.
What a villain. Is it impossible to be a couple of hours late to work without the chief clerk himself coming down to investigate, giving my family something fresh to worry about? But it'll soon go away like those little pains I have from awkward postures that soon disappeared after I woke. Mustn't hit my head, mustn't lose consciousness now.
Gregor, the chief clerk's here.
He's worried.
Wants to know why I didn't go in today?
Sounds like someone fell in the next room.
Gregor, the chief clerk's here. He wants to know why I didn't go in today?
Gregor!
He's not really well, believe me.
We don't know what to say to him.
He thinks of nothing but his work.
Besides, he wants to talk to you privately.
Gregor!
It makes me almost cross the way he never goes out in the evenings.
Gregor!
So please let him in.
Dancing and things like that.
He won't mind if your room's untidy.
He just sits reading or studying in the room with timetables.
Open the door, Gregor, please do.
I'm sure he's unwell. It's not like him.
I can't think of any other explanation, madam. And while I hope it's not serious, I must say that in business, one must ignore slight indispositions. Work must go on.
Oh, yes. I absolutely agree. Well, I hope it's not slight. I mean, not serious. Oh, I don't know.
Gregor, for once and for all, would you let the chief clerk in?
Leave me in peace!
Well, you see, he's sick. Otherwise, he wouldn't be lying in there, would he?
Shh. He's turning the key.
Shh. Good, Gregor, good.
Shh. What confusion is it? That it is such a crime that no less of a person than the chief clerk could investigate it.
Oh, what a fate. To work for employers where the slightest feeling causes the greatest suspicion.
He's probably more tormented than all of us.
He need only open the door to put an end to all suspicion.
Gregor, open the door.
Come on, open up.
Samson!
Oh, Gregor, hold on to the key.
Please lock my jaw, I have no teeth.
Gregor!
Encourage him to threaten.
Open the door.
Gregor!
Nearly there. Now, pull down again.
Ah! Oh, disgusting! Ah!
Help! For God's sake, help!
Get back! Get back! Get back!
Gently, Father, you're confusing him.
Quiet! Stay with your mother. Back you go! Back you go!
Gregor was quite unpracticed in walking backwards and was afraid of annoying his father even further by the slowness of such a rotation.
Please, Father, you're hurting him.
Crushed by body, returning to my room, flanks bruised, blood just stained the floor.
Oh, God!
My legs hurt. Will it heal? Will it heal?
Don't let the neighbors see. Lock the door. Draw the curtains. The chief clerk, he must be soothed, entertained, and won over. The whole future of the family and Gregor depends on it.
He must have returned to the warehouse in that frame of mind. He's already down the stairs.
He's in the street.
He takes one last look backwards.
He's gone.
Work, Gregor. Time to get up.
Time, Gregor, 4 a.m. You must catch the 5 a.m. train.
He works so hard. He's good to us.
Pack your samples. Don't be lazy.
Hurry, Gregor, hurry. I need violin lessons.
Only 5 years to go, Gregor.
Yes.
You know what the chief clerk will say if you're late.
Yes.
Oh, Gregor, hurry, hurry, hurry!
That bound to be the lodgers. For the room.
Lodgers,
Cash.
lodgers, shoes, lodgers,
Cigars.
lodgers, books, lodgers,
Beer.
lodgers, clothes, lodgers. Sir, do come in.
It's warm. Pleasant. A little cramped, but it'll do.
We'll try and make it comfortable.
We're a friendly household. Say the word and we'll do our best.
What a funny face.
Shh. I'd like to be called at 8 o'clock, prompt. Breakfast hot and ready at 8:15.
I think we'll manage that all right. You just tell us what you need.
When I've examined my quarters, I'll tell you all of my objections.
Well, there's one thing you should know before you make your decision.
Yes.
It's we keep a pet in the back room. Wondered if that would bother you?
Oh no, I'm quite fond of pets.
I'll show you to your quarters, and then you can have some supper. They seem quiet.
I hope they don't.
I shouldn't think they'd.
Mind?
No!
Of
course he won't!
It suits me moderately well, except for these articles which I'd like to dispose of. Please.
Rector, would you please take these and put them somewhere? Is it more tasty now? Go on.
Don't let that disturb you. It's his feeding time.
I see. Well, in future, do you think you could stagger our meals?
Certainly, certainly. I'm sorry it disturbed you, but I hope you enjoyed the meal.
Excellent.
Is the violin playing disturbing you?
On the contrary, I find it quite enchanting.
I'm not an animal. I can hear the music too. With uneven intruders, Greta. Play only for me. My ugliness will frighten them away.
Mr. Samsa! Good God, what a sight!
I can only assure you my most humblest of apologies and assure you that it will never, ever happen again.
I see! Just like that! No explanation, nothing.
Well, somebody must have left his door open, but we'll keep it firmly locked in the future.
And am I expected to with that thing at the end of the corridor? What if he escapes in the night and attacks me while I sleep?
I can assure you that none of that is possible, as he's quite weak and very tame.
Oh, nothing serious, I hope.
Oh no, just some digestion trouble, no doubt.
No doubt, but that doesn't explain your conduct in not informing me before I kept the room that you kept a zoo.
I did say a pet.
He's a dung beetle.
He's really quite tame.
Pestilence and dysentery will get cankered and decrepit, deteriorate and die. It's a dangerous place to live.
I can assure you that this will never happen again. Now will you please leave the room so I can clear him away?
I beg to announce, because of the disgusting conditions prevailing in this household and family, I give you my notice on the spot. Naturally, I shall not pay you a penny for the food I've eaten or for leaving without notice. On the contrary, I shall consider taking actions against you and you and you. Good day.
Get rid of it.
She left a note. Do you know that she left a note that she was doing it for me? For me. Because she knew that I didn't want her anymore. What's horrible is it was true. I didn't want her anymore. I was ready to walk away and she knew it. I wanted to wash my hands of the whole thing. Find some sane girl and start over. Someone who didn't play mind games all the time. Someone who didn't question my every motive. Someone who didn't scare the hell out of me. You know, there were times when I was afraid she might kill me. My own wife. Like, poison the milk. Or stick me with a steak knife. Honest to God, I was afraid to go to sleep. Sometimes I think the only reason she did it because she knew this would hurt more. She knew that this would get to me. If you want to go, then... I know. I'm a bit of a head case right now. I just keep seeing her in that pool of blood. The way I found her with her wrist slit and it was all over her nightgown. The one I bought her for Christmas. And her eyes were glassy, like you see in the movies, like a dead fish. But it was my wife, and it was real, and there was nothing I could do. I wanted to go away like a bad dream. But it hasn't.
Neurotics use a variety of intrapsychic mechanisms to defend against the experience of emotional pain and alleviate anxiety. These are unconscious tools that, though powerful, are neither adequate nor particularly healthy as ways to mitigate emotional pain. The symptoms the neurotic individual brings to the attention of a therapist are the result of residual anxiety, the emotion left over after ineffective use of one or more of the typical defenses. At other times, a person might seek help because the defenses have become increasingly inadequate or might have begun to break down, letting the emotional pain underneath them rise to the surface. Disordered characters engage in certain behaviors that are so automatic that it's tempting to think that they do them unconsciously. On the surface, these behaviors often resemble defense mechanisms and can easily be interpreted as such, especially by individuals overly steeped in traditional paradigms. However, On closer inspection, these behaviors are more accurately labeled as tactics of manipulation, impression management, and responsibility resistance. One of the 5 most commonly misused terms in mental health, denial can be an unconscious defense mechanism. Neurotics use a variety of intrapsychic mechanisms to defend against the experience of emotional pain and alleviate anxiety. These are unconscious tools that, though powerful,
Neurotics use a variety of intrapsychic mechanisms to defend against the experience of emotional pain
The
and
symptoms the
alleviate
neurotic
anxiety.
individual brings to
These
the
are
attention of the
unconscious tools
therapist
that,
are
though
the result
powerful,
of
are neither
residual
adequate nor
anxiety, the
particularly
emotion,
healthy as
left
ways to
over
mitigate
after
emotional
ineffective
pain.
use of one or
The
more
symptoms the neurotic
typical
individual brings to
Neurotics
the
use a
attention of
variety of
the therapist are the
intrapsychic
result of
mechanisms to
residual
defend against the
anxiety, the
experience of
emotions,
emotional
the
pain and
leftover
alleviate
after
anxiety
ineffective
breakdown.
use of
These
one
are
or more
unconscious tools
of the
that, though
typical
powerful, are
defenses.
neither adequate
At
nor
other
disorder
times, a
careless
person
and
might
healthy
seek help
as ways
because
to
his
mitigate
defenses have
emotional
become
pain.
increasingly
The
inadequate
symptoms
or
the
might have
neurotic
begun to break
individual
down,
brings to the
letting the
surface, these
emotional pain
behaviors are the
underneath the
result of
surface.
residual anxiety.
Disordered
The
characters
emotion
engage in
is
certain
left over
behaviors that
after
operate
ineffective
automatically
use
or
of one or
police
more
think that they
traditional
do their
typical
unconsciously.
defense. However,
On the surface,
at
these
other times,
behaviors
the
often
person might
resemble
choose help
defense
because their
mechanisms
defenses
and
have
will easily be
become
interpreted
increasingly
as such,
inadequate or
especially by
pressure
individuals
management
overly
breakdown,
steeped in traditional
pains
paradigms.
underneath them rise.
However,
One of the 5 most
on closer
disordered
inspection,
characters
these
in mental
behaviors are
health
more
denial
accurately
is
labeled
the
as tactics
unconscious
of
defense
manipulation,
mechanism that they
impression
do
management.
unconsciously. Neurotics
On
use
the
a variety
surface,
of
they
these
may be
behaviors
resistant.
often resemble
One of the
defense
5 most
mechanisms
commonly
and can
misused
easily be
terms in mental
interpreted as
health,
such,
denial can
especially
be an
by
unconscious
individuals
defense
overly steeped in
mechanism.
traditional paradigms.
Neurotics
However,
use a variety
on
of
closer inspection, these behaviors are more accurately labeled as tactics of manipulation, impression management, and responsibility resistance. One of the 5 most commonly misused terms in mental health, denial can be an unconscious defense mechanism.
will never know the peace of acceptance. Once you are finished, put to earth.
Life was harsher than the dirt.
Parents made you feel worthless because you wanted to wear a short dress. Because you felt different. Cut off. Disowned. Disavowed.
One by one, all your friends disappeared.
And no one hears.
The cries. No one feels the salty tears. No one lends you a hand or offers a hug.
Were danced by those who demand. You conformed where there was no warmth. The clock cut you bitterly, condemning you to be lonely.
And I cry all the more.
Knowing you won't be the only one, not the only daughter wanting to be a son, not the only man that wants to be female, not the only soft-faced hearted or hard-faced softened till the sorrow overflows.
Till everyone you know closes the door.
And you disappear forevermore. One day, the light turned on. After all these years of tears,
The answer was so simple. All the pieces fit perfectly.
Now I'm free.
From the NBC newsroom in New York, President Roosevelt said in a statement today that the Japanese have attacked Pearl Harbor, Hawaii from the air. I'll repeat that. President Roosevelt says that the Japanese have attacked Pearl Harbor in Hawaii from the air. Roger that, rolling in. I'm ready.
No, stop! It's happening!
And the entire nation was wounded.
destruction.
It's unity.
War. Death, destruction, war. Death, destruction, war. Death, destruction, war. A state of armed conflict between different nations. War. Breaks families, kills loved ones, creates a sense of fear. War sends thousands of men from different nations to their fates. War. It doesn't exist, you say. Turning, twisting, killing, gunning. I see blood, tears, people running.
Well, hi. My name's Jessie. Welcome to my house. Have you seen my family? They're wonderful. I love it here. I'm 14 now, ready for school and packed, and it's tomorrow. What's there for me to be worried about? When I go in, everyone will be there to greet me, to welcome me. It's tomorrow. What's there for me to be worried about? When I go in, everyone will be there to greet me, to welcome me. It's tomorrow. What's there for me to be worried about? When I go in, everyone will be there to greet me, to welcome me. It's tomorrow.
Put your head on my shoulder, hold me in your arms, baby. Squeeze me oh so tight, show me that you love me too. That you love me too.
I'm coming. God, I said I'm coming. Wait, who are you?
I'm you.
That's not possible. Seriously, who are you?
I am you. What's
happening?
She left home at 3. Please tell me you know where she is. I don't know where she could be. I don't know if she's hurt. She went by to the park. Or what used to be the park.
It's 9 p.m. now. I haven't
seen her since school. I've called her teacher, her, like, everyone I could think of. Please tell me what to do. Need help. Have you seen her? It's late. She hasn't had dinner. She must be home. And she has school tomorrow. She's out there in the dark, alone and cold.
They're worried sick. I'm worried sick. She told me she'd be home by school at 3. I don't know what to do. Have you seen her?
Mom, Dad, I'm home. She's about to find out now. I'm about to find out now.
Come on, get up. It's not funny anymore.
I thought it was a game.
Mom? Mom, get up!
But they were dead.
Dad? Dad, don't leave me! Not yet! Dad! Get up! Wake up! Don't leave me! You again? It's not the time. I just want to know how this happened and who did this to them and you did this to them, didn't you? You did this to them.
No, Jesse. You did this.
I did this?
Or did this?
You did this.
Married murderesses from the Cook County Jail in their edition of Cell Block Tango.
He had it coming.
not chew, pop. So I come home this one evening and I'm really irritated and I'm looking for a little bit of sympathy. And there's Bernie lying on the couch, drinking a beer and chewing. Oh, no, not chewing. Popping. So I say, you pop that gum one more time. And he did. So I took the shotgun off the wall and I fired 2 warning shots. Into his head. He had it coming. He had it coming. He only had himself to blame.
was he married. Oh, no. He had 6 wives. One of those Mormons, you know. So later that night when he comes home, I fix him his drink as usual. You know, some guys just can't hold their arsenic.
He had it coming. He had it coming. He took a flower in its prime, and then he used it, and he abused it. It was a murder and not a crime. So I'm standing in the kitchen, carving up a chicken for dinner, minding my own business when in storms my husband Wilbur in jealous rage. "You've been kissing the milkman," he says. He was crazy, and he kept on screaming, "You've been kissing the milkman!" And then he ran into my knife. He ran into my knife 10 times. If you'd have been there, if you'd have seen it, I bet you would have done the same.
Come sono finita qui? Dicono che il mio famoso amante ha trattenuto il mio marito e che gli ho tagliato la testa. Ma non è vero! Sono innocente! Non so perché zio Sam dice che l'ho fatto. Ho provato a spiegare alla stazione della polizia, ma loro non mi hanno capito.
Yeah, but did you do it?
Not guilty!
My sister Veronica and I had a double act, and my husband Charlie traveled around with us. Now, for the last number in our act, we had 20 acrobatic tricks in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 splits, spread eagles, backflips, flip-flops, one right after the other. To this one night before the show, we're down at the Hotel Scissorwitch. The 3 of us, booze and then having a few laughs, and we ran out of ice, so I go out and get some. I come back, open the door, and there's Veronica and Charlie doing number 17. The spread eagle! I was in such a state of shock. I completely blacked out. I can't remember a thing. It wasn't until later, when I was washing the blood on my hands, I even knew they were dead.
They had it coming. They had it coming. They had it coming. They only had themselves to blame. I didn't do it, but if I'd done it, how could you tell me that I was wrong? They had it coming. They had it coming. They had it coming. They had it coming. They only had themselves to blame. I didn't do it, but if I'd done it, how could you tell me that I was wrong?
I loved Lipschitz more than I could possibly say. He was a real artistic guy, sensitive, a painter, but he was always out looking for himself. He'd go out every night looking for himself, and on the way he found Ruth, Gladys, Rosemary, and Irving. I guess you could say we broke up because of artistic differences. He saw himself alive, and I saw him dead.
The dirty bum, 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 the dirty bum, 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 bum. They had it coming. They had it coming. They had it coming. They only had themselves to blame. And then they used us, and they abused us. How could you tell us that we were wrong? They had it coming. They had it coming. They had it coming. They had it coming. They only had themselves to blame. If you'd have seen
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I am sure you have all had a pretty good time tonight. It has been entertaining, thought-provoking. We have seen some amazing talent. The students at St Andrews are simply outstanding. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the students! Okay. I'm seeing. Okay. Okay, good the music, maestro. Okay, so as for every performance evening, it's not a one-man show. There is so much work that goes in behind the scenes to make an evening such as this. And I can't even comprehend it's with a heavy heart that I say thank you right now to these people. So, if you all turn to your back pages, the thank yous are there, and I'm just going to go through them. Mr. Paul, I remember the first year that I came to you and I sat in your office and I said, I've got this idea. So we've got some amazing work coming from the students. I've got this idea, I'd like to hire a theatre. I'd like to do this, I'd like to do that, I'd like to do that. And he sat there and he's waiting for it. And I went, but it's going to cost this much money. And he literally went, go for it. Let's do it. Let's go for it. And then something else popped up and I went, oh, but that's another summer else. It's fine. Don't worry. It's fine. So then last year, I took Libby's. And then this year's even bigger and better. Okay, so thank you very much, Mr. Paul, for your generosity and support. Mr. Rue. The amount of times I've been in Mr. Rue's office over the last however many weeks, and this isn't done, and Mr. Rue room, and it's not happening. Sit yourself down, Jason. Sit yourself down in this chair here, okay? Let's talk about it. Calm me right down. So thank you, Mr. Rue, for your support and guidance. Mrs. Shelley Boswell, who is the head of performing and visual arts faculty here, for her continued support and encouragement with everything I've done. I've been here for 3 years now, and everything that I've suggested or asked, can we do this, can we do that, blah, 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 blah. Shelley has been like, yeah, go for it. Yeah, absolutely. She's just encouraged me and supported everything that has gone on. So, gift for Shelley. Where Shelley, come out. Sachet on in. Okay, have you got Miss Shelley's gift?
Thank you. Sorry, we're just gonna interrupt this too. We're gonna take a very quick selfie.
What's a selfie?
It's a selfie with Miss Shelley.
I know. Yay! Now, you have no idea the IB students that are here, the Year 12 students. The Year 13 students were just on, they did it last year, and the Year 12 students here, give us a wave, Year 12 students. Where are the Year 12 students? Oh, they're off stage, ready with gifts and presents. They have been amazing. Now, they are like my PAs, my assistants, my secretaries, my everything. Anything I need or ask, they're on it. Like today, so for example, in Mr. Simon's tribute song at the beginning of the show, we had 4 different candles, and unfortunately one was broken about an hour before we were going on, so we only had 3 candles. And they were just, it's all right, Mr. Jason, we'll sort it, we've got it. Right, ran up to Art, tried to super glue it together, didn't work. Tried to burn it together, to mould the max back together, that didn't work either. Thankfully, Miss Cherry saved the day. Saved the day, I'm gonna go to Index. Jumping on a bike now. But they are, I can't even, yeah, they're fantastic. So can we, the IB Year 12 students, have a massive round of applause. You will see, you have noticed around you, the graphics, okay? Now, when I say graphics, I mean, obviously, this here, all the publicity that we've had, but also things like the pictures, as you see, that you've seen scattered around the room. This woman has been amazing. She really has been fantastic in making everything look fantastic and professional and all the finer details, and that is Annie. And where is Annie? Is she here? I thought she was here. She's here! She's right in front of me! Annie, we've got you a gift. Please jump up. Don't be shy, Annie. Annie was walking around in her heels and everything today going, okay, this is this, and that's that, move this, move that, move that. Annie, thank you so much. Give Annie a round of applause. Is Kun Mei here? Okay, I think she might have gone, but Kun Mei has been inundated with people buying tickets and for the last however many weeks. She made little spreadsheets. She's just been on it. She's written everybody's name down. She was stood at the door early. She has been fantastic. She's not here now, but I'd just like to show my appreciation for Kun Mei, and I will get a bottle of wine to her as well. So. Now, I was telling the kids today, it's very, very rare that I get stressed, okay? Very rare that I get stressed. I can juggle all kinds of things. However, when it comes to a show or an exam, or like an exam show or a big show like this, that's where I'm tested. And ASAS pointed out to me the other day, I'm really glad she reminded me, I'm like, and the lights are not doing this, what is going on? Why are you stood there? What's happening? And ASAS just quietly said behind me, I guess it was Mr. Kun Toon up the top that something happened. I think everybody else is just as stressed as you are, So maybe just consider that, Mr. Jason. I was like, thank you very much, ASAS. You are right there. Now, these two people here today, one has sorted out the sound, one has done all the lighting. I can't even comprehend how hard they've worked over the last 2 days. And before that, Kuntoon has been fantastic. Anything that's been needed, bam, he's been there. Setting up this, setting up that. He has stayed last night until I think it was after 10 o'clock to make sure that the screen and everything was put up and it was working. Till 10 o'clock. He doesn't get paid to stay till 10 o'clock. This man is an absolute legend. And Shaq Tim, exactly the same, have been sat up there, sorting all the sound and everything out, setting everything up. So Kuntoon and Shaq Tim, can you come down here, please? Can we give them a massive round of applause? Now, Kuntoon or Shaq Tim don't actually drink. However, I wanted to buy them the largest bottle of Thai whiskey possible because of all their hard work, but they don't actually drink. Bring it on. Kuntoon, come here. You will see that we have video cameras all over the shop. Julian's been in all day today, and this has been recorded professionally, but also today during the dress run, Julian was up on stage and he was doing close-ups of all the performances. So what he will do over the next week or so, he will edit all that together and it will be professionally put together for you to watch again and again. Bar mitzvahs, christenings, all kinds of things. So I will let you know, I'll let the kids know when that's done, but it should be around, I reckon it'll be done in about 2 weeks. So can I just say thank you very much to Julian, and we've got a little gift for you. Where are you, Julian? Oh, he's in the back, he's in the top room. I'm going, okay, move this camera there. Okay, you're doing that, move that there. Can we give Julian a round of applause, please? Okay, our purchasing team are fantastic. So in our office downstairs, we have lots of different mini departments that really help us out. So we've got our accounts, we've got purchasing, we've got our estates. Honestly, I know I've said this about everybody, but they work so incredibly hard. So we had the candle problem today. Without me asking her to do it, Canuck was out, she was off, she went and bought a new candle to try and replace it for various shops. And she'd just done it to make sure that it was going to be perfect. Absolutely everything that you see tonight in regards to props, costumes, everything that we've started for Greece, she's been on it. All the ordering, whether it's gifts, whether it's snacks for the kids, she's done it. This woman is on it. So can I bring Canuck down? I think she is here. Is she here? Yeah, oh, she's here. Yes, she is. Come down, Canuck. Wine, she's got wine. Thank you very much. And we've also got a gift for you. Okay, and this, I've got just 2, 3 more. Cream. Is cream in the house? She was somewhere, she was up there. She's worked tirelessly over the last... Cream and Big, our right-hand men for our estates team. Anything that he's doing, bam, it's happening. So they have been on hand. She has been on hand for the last 3 days. Literally, is everything okay with this, Jason? Is everything okay with that, Jason? Oh, I need this sorted. I'll do it. Yeah, no problem. I'll sort that. Right, that's it. She's just been fantastic. She has all of this outside, all that setup. She's been part of that. She's instructed it, managed it. So, Cream, we have. I haven't got a gift here for you, but for the estates team and the maids, we have a few crates of beer to hand to your team to say thank you. So, can we give them a round of applause, please? Three years on the trot, we've had this lovely lady that's helped us out backstage. She asks every year, do you want any help? Do you want any help? Do you want any help for school productions and obviously the showcase and various other things. Now, I'm sat here and I have a little thing in my ear and she's going, okay, this is going, Shaq Tim, Mike 2, Shaq Tim this, Jason this, Jason that. I'm like, and she's just been on it backstage. She's been organising the transitions, making sure everybody's set up with mics, making sure she's an integral part of this show. So, Miss Emma, can you come out please for a gift? She just says she's got an injury for it as well, so she's going to hurt me after. Where's the gift? Come on, come on, come on, come on. Thank you, Miss Emma. Okay, and last but not least. This lady works at primary, and she works part-time, and she teaches dance to our smaller children. And in her spare time, and she doesn't get anything for this, but in her spare time, she comes down here on a Monday after school and she helps us with our school production, with the dance aspect. She comes down here and me and Miss Cherry were in for 2 Sundays on the trot. She works 7 days a week. She also does a ballet school as well. She always works here. She was doing that 7 days a week. This woman she doesn't have a break. I honestly can't take my heart off to you. The Chicago dance piece, the choreographer for that, Mr. Simon's piece, the Grease is the word. She does this because, well, we love her. Miss Cherry. Please raise your hand for Miss Cherry! Thank you, Miss Cherry. And then last but not least, the man who made this all possible, Mr. Jason!
Mr. Jason? Mr. Jason? Red or white?
Why? Do you know what? It's still on purpose. You see me roll the line on purpose. First thing I said when we roll the line. 2. Oh, too kind, Mark, too kind. Take a week off the shouting, Mr. Paul. Mr. Paul, the audience is it really is like it. I don't even know what to say. It really is such an honour to do this, and it's like I'm sat here and my face is just beaming, and this here tonight is why I became a teacher. This is why I love what I do, and this is why I love St Andrews. So, you know, and a massive part of that is because of you guys, because of the support that you give us to be able to put things on like this. So, give yourselves a massive round of thank you to you guys. Okay, I'm going to hand over to Mr. Root, who is going to unveil what the new theatre, our new theatre, is called.
Okay, I get the grand finale, aren't I lucky? Where do I stand? Okay, so as Mr. Jason said at the start, actually I'll go back a little bit before the start. When I first visited this building, seems like a very, very long time ago, where we're standing now was about a 6-foot-high concrete lump. And we walked around, we thought, we need to get rid of that. We need a proper stage here. But some of you were at the showcase last year. I mean, it was at M Theatre, it was amazing. We're like, just wait till next year. It's going to be at our theatre next year. And some of you were at Little Shop of Horrors, and it was like, what a great way to end our life in the drama studio at the primary, what is now the primary school. But wait till next year. And we've just seen a sneak preview of Greece. It's going to be fantastic. So it's great to have this theatre. It was lovely out there, and obviously Jason's thanked lots of people who made it. We have a foyer to our theatre, and we had drinks at the interval. This is fantastic. This is why we're here. And as Jason said, since before we came here, we knew that some of the parts of this new high school were going to get names. We didn't know what they were. They were going to get names. We opened it up to lots of the students, to the teachers. We got names. There were quite a few people said theatre, library, and I'm sure they all thought they were really original when they did that, and we're not going to use those names. But we had some other names as well. And the most common name for the theatre we thought was a very appropriate name for the theatre. So from very soon, out there where it says, I'm trying to forget the number, I think it says 7D Blue, 7H Blue, something like that. I can't remember which one it is. That's not a very inspiring name for a theatre. Obviously, people have been calling it The Theatre. That's a bit more inspiring. But from very soon, this will be known as the Joe Adamson Theatre. So it's great to see tonight here. Some of these people have been in all three of our showcases, going back in productions, going back years. As you can see this evening, the future of drama at St Andrews is also in safe hands. We've seen some great talent who's going to be here in these productions for the next few years, and this name seems very fitting for that. And having said that, I'd like to repeat what Mr. Jason said. Thank you all for your support of drama at St Andrews over the years. Thank you all for coming tonight. Enjoy the reception in the foyer.